this, I can tell you this. I did this experiment here, just with a happy, kind of a funny little thing. I built a, I took a Fender reverb unit, and I took the guts out, and I built basically a preamp, pretty much like you would get in a Blackface Super, you know, with reverb, and so it had volume, treble, middle bass, and a reverb knob. And there was a guy that was trying to set up a reverb, acoustic rig, and he was looking for like a good tube preamp. And he was around the corner at another store, and I was watching him work with his system. It had JBL monitors, and he had an old Martin, and they had a bags pickup in it, and he had a rack full of stuff and all this kind of going back and forth between different sounds and stuff. And you know, I was talking to him about it, and he said, "Hey, why don't you go get that thing and let me try it?" I said, "I don't think it's going to work. You know, let's see what happens." So, well, he brought it in and plugged it in, and I had made the thing, voiced it particularly for a steel guitar. So you definitely want it clean. You want lots of headroom and cleanness. Well, he plugged into this thing, and I was amazed that it sounded pretty good. And it's basically the Fender circuit, and it's basically the Fender circuit with a few little changes to get the headroom out of it. Well, if we stuck acoustic guitar in there, and it sounded wonderful. You know, it sounded really good. He ended up using a whole bunch of other stuff, because he ended up running through a bunch of EQs, and he had 3 microphones on the guitar and stuff. I don't know what the deal was. It got to be. It sounded really neat, but he needed something that was you know, rack mountable, and you know, you could move it.
That's
whatever.
That's something you
it was something you had to
together.
carry. You know, I just figured, and it was interesting. I didn't think you could do that with a, you know, Fender circuit or a Fender amp, or a guitar amp. You know, so yeah, I can understand what he's saying. Just change one little thing or a couple little things, and it would be suited for acoustic. You know.